Hello, hello, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hello, 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 and welcome to Coach Dawn Allen Podcast, sponsored by Stay Sexy Wellness, episode number 76, celebrating Black History Month. Yes, February is Black History Month, and I'd like to welcome and thank you for tuning in to celebrate Black History Month with us. This month, I'll be sharing some unknown Black history facts, some facts that I didn't even know when I went to school. So I don't know if you like me, some things I didn't learn in school. So we're here to educate you this month. So during the month of February, we celebrate the outstanding contributions and achievements of African Americans in history, culture, and society. So that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're going to do. So today, I'm your host, Dawn Allen, and I would like to talk to you this month about historian Carter G. Wilson. Some say he's the father of Black History Month, but he is the creator of Black History Month. He worked passionately to establish the event to provide an education on the origins, the struggles, and the achievements of African Americans in United States history. Let me tell you a little bit about his background. He was born in 1875 in New Canton, Virginia. Woodson had worked as a sharecropper, a miner, and he had various other jobs during his childhood to support his large family. Though he entered high school late, he made up for lost time, graduating in less than 2 years. After attending Berea College in Kentucky, Wilson worked in the Philippines as an education superintendent in the U.S. government. He earned his bachelor's and master's degree at the University of Chicago before entering Harvard. I said Harvard in 1912, 3 years before founding the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, the ASNLH. He became the second African American to earn a doctorate degree from that institution. The first one to graduate from there was W.E.B. Du Bois. He graduated from Harvard. Like Du Bois, Wilson believed that young African Americans in the early 20th century were not being taught enough of their own heritage and the achievement of their ancestors. To get his message out, Wilson first turned to his fraternity, Omega Phi Psi, which created Negro History and Literature Week in 1924. So he created a week. Okay, but Wilson wanted a wider celebration and he decided the ASNLH should take on the task itself. So in February 1926, Wilson sent out a press release announcing the first Negro History Week. He chose February because the month contained the birthdays of both Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. So Abraham Lincoln's birthday was February 12th, and Frederick Douglass, well, he was a slave, so he really didn't know his birthday, February 14th. So he also was an author. He made 20 books, but one of his famous books that he created was The Miseducation of the Negro in 1933. So as a prince, also he was a principal for the Armstrong Manual Training School in Washington, D.C., and the dean of Howard University and West Virginia Collegiate Institute. So there was a push for Black History Month. So clearly Wilson never viewed the study of Black History Month. He wanted it to be longer. He didn't just want it before a week. He wanted it early. He wanted it to be later, more. So as early as the 1940s, his efforts began to expand the week of public celebration of African American heritage and achievement into a long event. By 1950, Woodson attack at home in Washington. With the rise of the civil rights and the Black Power movement in the 1960s, young African Americans on college campuses were becoming increasingly conscious of the historical dimension. Younger members of the ASNLH, later became the Association for Studies of African American History, urged the organization to change with the times, including the official shift to a month-long celebration of Black history. In 1976, on the 50th anniversary of the first Negro History Week, the association officially made the shift to Black History Month. Yes. Since then, every U.S. president had issued a proclamation honoring the spirit of Black History Month. Gerald Ford began the tradition in 1976 and enabled people to seize the opportunity to honor the long, often neglected accomplishments, to honor the too often neglected accomplishment of Black Americans in the area of endeavors throughout history. Ronald Reagan, the first Black History Month proclamation, stated that understanding the history of Black Americans is a key to understanding the strength of our nation. That's right. Tell them. So in 2016, Barack Obama, the nation's first Black president, made his last proclamation in honor of Wilson's initiative, now recognized celebration of history. So as we mark the 40th year of National African American History Month, let us reflect on the sacrifices and the contributions made by generations of African Americans, and let us resolve to continue our march towards a day when every person knows the unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I do want to say that each year there is a theme for Black History Month. The 2025 theme is this: African Americans and labor. So it's the organizational plans to fund the role of Black labor in building the nation through industry or community work. So focusing this year on how African American and labor affect the country. I also want to say that Black History Month is not to celebrate it globally. So it's celebrated in North America. It's the United States, of course, Canada, the Caribbean nations like Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, in Africa, South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and a few other African nations, in Europe, United Kingdom, France, Netherlands, Germany, and a few other European nations, South America, Brazil, Argentina, and a few other countries. So the Black History Month is not just in the U.S. So that's really nice to know. So the U.S. celebrates it in February. The UK celebrates Black History Month in October. South Africa celebrates also in October. Nigeria celebrates in February. Brazil celebrates in November. So the key takeaway is around 40 countries celebrate Black History Month. It is growing, and the Black History Month is significant for acknowledging historical struggles, celebrating achievements, and promoting diversity and inclusion. So the global recognition of Black History Month is important for promoting a more harmonious and inclusive world. I think let me say that one more time. I love that. The global recognition of Black History Month is important for promoting a more harmonious and inclusive world. Isn't that wonderful? I hope that I promoted. I know that I brought value to you. I might even hope. I know I brought value to you, but I don't know if if any of these facts are new to you, because a lot of them are new to me. I didn't never thought about other countries other than the U.S. Celebrating Black History Month. I thought it was really fascinating. I know I didn't learn that in school, so I don't know if you learned it in school. And let me know if you know any of these facts. Are they all new to you? Something new? You knew? If anything else, let me know. Put in the comments. What have you learned that I just informed me this evening? I know a lot of facts that I didn't know and I didn't learn it in school. So that is all I have to say for this evening, and I will be back tomorrow with some more interesting facts that you probably didn't know about Black History Month. So I want to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Coach Dawn Allen with Stay Sexy Wellness, and I will see you tomorrow with more Black History information. Bye bye for now.